good afternoon. My name is Jim DePrimo, and I would like to explain the client experience process at Raymond James. So the first step that we are going to begin with is the connection step. Connection is very important here because we are building a relationship. Connection's right here in this box, and it answers the questions: are we a good fit? Do you like us? Do you trust us? And once we've established that the client does like us and does trust us, then we can move to the next step, which is clarity, right here. We try to determine if the client actually would like a financial plan or if the client would like a financial advisor to work with them. And if so, then we move on to the next little area, and that is developing some goals and plans. We use the GPM. That is one of the tools that we have available to determine a financial plan and some financial goals. And oftentimes there is a gap in between those. A client may have some really great goals, but the plan does not really allow for it. It may not be realistic. And so there's that gap. And that's where we can come in and we can provide value for that client. So once we know that we have a gap and we need to provide value and assist that client in reaching those goals, we move on to strategy. Right here. Strategy just answers the question, what will you do with my money? And if we have been successful in building that relationship and that trust with the client, the strategy piece will come a lot easier. So we have the strategy, we determine the suitable portfolio for the client, we help that client achieve those goals. And by doing that, we move into the next phase, which is the final phase in our circle, and that is communication. We have to continually communicate with the client. So we started with connection at the top, clarity, strategy, communication. Communication brings this thing full circle because we are continually communicating with the client to maintain trust and maintain that relationship that we began. Because without the relationship, without the communication, without the trust, there can really be no success here. We're not doing our best for that client. So I hope you've enjoyed our client experience process with Raymond James.